Guys, my name is Todd from Co2 Cards, coming back with another video. This time we are looking at Maze of Memories pre-sales, which are up now. They're up on Gamer's Choice, eBay, TCG. Just for the record, never buy pre-sales from TCG. The prices are way too much. Look at the other places. Gamer's Choice, eBay, Tier 0. There are lots of other places out there you can get pre-sales, not TCG. They're too expensive. But if you like spending money and spending too much, you can go to TCG because they also have their pre-sales up as well. So we are looking at Maze of Memories pre-sales. Should you buy pre-sales? And if so, what cards should you be buying? And what cards should you not be buying on pre-sales? That's what we're going to be looking at today. Just so that you know, so that I'm upfront with you, I am Todd from Co2 Cards. We sell pre-sales on eBay. I am not giving this video to help our sales of cards. I don't have a hard time selling cards. I really don't. By the time this set releases, I will be sold out of primarily most of the cards. What we want to do is we want to help you buy cards smarter, give you an honest look at pre-sales, something nobody else is doing. We want to do it. So that's what we're doing. And I also want to share with you why. Why buy this card, or why not? Why wait on this card? So it's not just going to be buy this card, but why? So I already said don't buy the sealed product, buy the individual cards. If you're buying the individual cards, now you have to make the decision, do we buy pre-sale or do we wait? And I don't think that making a decision yes or no is right. I think that you want to make decisions based on information that you have, meaning there might be some pre-sales that are worth buying. And there might be some pre-sales that are not worth buying, and that's what we want to look at. So I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to give you 5 cards from Maze of Memories that you should be buying right now. I am also going to give you some cards that you should not be buying and that you should be waiting on. Do not buy these cards. And then the last card is the card that I'm just going to be honest and say, I don't know what to do with this card. I don't know whether this card's going to go up, going to go down. I don't know. But the rest of them, I feel like I have a pretty good handle on this set and what to expect in the week and the weeks ahead. So let's jump right into it. Basically, when you are buying pre-sales, what you are doing is you are weighing risk versus reward. What is the risk? The risk is this card could go down. What is the reward? This card could go up. But that's not enough, because we make decisions based on risk versus reward all the time. And a lot of times our decisions that we make are wrong. You might say this card is certainly going to go up, and you go buy it, and then all of a sudden the bottom drops out of that card and it is a $3 card. Then you spent $15 for it. And so, sometimes we're wrong. So risk versus reward, when you're really getting into it, is what you want to weigh is how much is the risk and how much is the reward. And I'm going to go into that with you in this video right now. So the first card that you should be buying from Maze of Memories right now on pre-sale is the Baron. You should be buying it. I know that it's $50, but it's $50 across the board on every site. It's $50. That's what the card is going for. And I'm telling you right now, you should be buying the Baron. Now, what I'm saying is the reward outweighs the risk. So let's look at the risk. What is the risk of buying the Baron now? Well, the risk is it could get cheaper. So my next question to you is, how cheap do you think realistically that the Baron is actually going to be? It's $50 right now. How cheap? What's the floor of the Baron? How low can that go? In my mind, the floor for the Baron is $35. I don't see that card going lower than $35. I think that's the floor of the Baron. So right now, you're paying $15 over the floor. What's the ceiling of the Baron? How high can that go? And it does have a ceiling because there's already another print of it. And that other print was, I think, probably at its high point, somewhere around $120, something like that. So that's the ceiling, somewhere around $120. But that card is never going to hit the ceiling of the Baron because it's a reprint. So I think the ceiling probably is closer to $75. $25 below what you're paying for it right now. So it's $15 above the floor and $25 beneath the ceiling. So that tells me that it might be a good investment right off the bat. The second thing that you have to ask is, what does it have to do to hit its floor? What has to happen for the Baron to go all the way down to $35? I think there's two things that have to happen, and I don't think either one of them is going to happen. The first thing that has to happen for the Baron to hit the floor is it has to not be short printed. If it is short printed or half printed in this set, then $50 is going to be a steal because you're only going to get 2 per case. And if you're lucky, maybe 3. But $50 is going to be a steal if that card is short printed or half printed. Well, what's the chances that it's short printed or half printed? I think the chances are pretty great. I think Konami has a long track record here that you can go back to and look, and you can see that the high-end cards, the anticipated cards, the cards that everybody wants, 1 to 2 to 3 of them are almost always short printed. So I think there's probably a 70% chance that you're looking at a Baron being short printed, meaning 2 per case. Now, I might be wrong on that, but if I'm not wrong, then the Baron is never going to hit that floor. $50 is the floor, really, and the ceiling of $75. So that's reason number 2 that I think that you should be looking at the Baron. Number 3 is for the Baron to hit its floor. It not only has to not be short printed, but this set has to be torn open a lot. And because when the set is torn open a lot, the market gets flooded with those cards. When the market gets flooded with those cards, the price of the card drops because there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of competition, and sellers like myself start lowering the price. But if there's not a lot of them out there, if the set isn't getting torn open, and I've already said in a previous video, you can check it out, do not open this set. You will not get value out of this set. If you are buying sealed to open it up and get value out of it, your chances of that happening are very minimal. So I don't believe that this set is going to get torn open a lot. I don't believe that the Baron is going to be regular print. I think it's going to be short printed. And for all of those reasons, I think the floor of the Baron is $50, which is what it's at right now. And if you wait, you have a chance where you're going to be spending $60, $70, $75, maybe even $80 on this card when you could have got it for $50. The floor is not that low. The worst case scenario is you're going to lose $15 because it's a one-of. You only need one. I think that you should be buying the Baron right now, and I think all the signs point to $50 being a really good price for this card. The second card that I think that you should be buying right now is Excel Synchron Stardust Dragon. I think that you should be buying this card. It is coming in somewhere. This card does fluctuate a little bit more. It's coming in somewhere around $25 to $35. I would put it at the $30 mark, which is where I have it listed. But coming in at the $30 mark, I think that you've got I think that's fair price for this card. Again, you've got to ask yourself, what's the floor of this card? We are moving into what seems like it's going to be more of a synchro format, where a lot of synchros are being played. This is a really good card that people are excited about. I think the floor of this card is probably around $15. I think the ceiling of this card is about $50. So I think 30 is probably priced pretty well. I think that you're looking at another card that could be short printed. If it's short printed, you can guarantee the price of that card is going to go up. It just is. That's how it works. So $30, in my mind, is a steal. You should be buying the new Stardust Dragon card along with the Baron. The last three cards I want to give you, I'm going to go over pretty fast. And I think that you should be buying these cards because they're super cheap. And they will go up over time. And you are buying them what I believe to be the floor already. The first card that I want to look at that's super cheap is Solemn Judgment. This card is coming in. It's a holo printing, a super rare printing of Solemn Judgment, coming in at $2 a card. If you do not have your Solemn Judgments, what are you waiting for? This card is not going to hit $1. It is not going to hit $1. It might hit $1.25. It might hit $1.50, but it will not hit $1. So we're talking about 50 cents. Right now, just go out and buy the card. In fact, I think I sell the card in a 3-pack for $6, $5.99. Buy, don't buy from me, buy from somebody else, whatever. Just get the card because it's $2. And you got your playset of Solemn Judgment. Walk away, be done. In pre-sale. I do believe that in 6 months from now, in a year from now, a year and a half from now, you are looking at what will be a $5 card, if not more. Get it while it's $2 and be done. The second card along the same lines is Avramax. This is a very good card. Just buy it. It's $2. It's already at its floor. It can't drop any further than where it already is. So in pre-sales, just go in, buy it. I sell it for $5.99 for 3 of them. If you only want one, buy it on, not TCG, obviously, but buy it somewhere else. Just get the card, have it. You're getting a great price right off the bat in pre-sales. The last card that I think that you should be buying in pre-sales from Maze of Memories right now is the Overlay Network. This is a very good card. This is a card that people have anticipated for quite a while. The second effect, can't remember the effects on this card, but when I read it, I thought, that's a card that I for sure want. We have anticipated the card for quite a while. It is, again, like the other ones, coming in around $2. Pay the $5.99, get your playset, be done. Buy from somebody else, whatever the case. Again, I don't talk about cards to sell cards. People buy cards from me. I don't have a problem moving cards. You can buy them from whoever you want. But these are cards worth investing in right now because you're getting them at the basement. And the first 2 cards, you might not be getting them at the basement, but you're at least not paying top notch for them. And I think that there's a really good chance that both of those cards are going to go up. Now, moving to the next set of cards, which is cards that you should not be buying. Do not buy these cards from Maze of Memories in pre-sales. Again, I am a pre-seller. I sell these cards. Why would I give this information to you if I'm trying to sell cards? Well, first of all, I know that people don't listen. I can tell you not to buy the cards until I'm blue in the face. MCole40, John at House of Champs, Saki, V, they've all been telling you not to buy the cards, but nobody listens. People still buy the cards. So, but I am telling you, do not buy this next group of cards in pre-sale from Maze of Memories. What is that group of cards? Come here. All the rest of them. All of them. Do not buy these cards in pre-sale because the bottom is going to drop out of them. I'm telling you right now, as a pre-seller, do not buy these cards. You want to buy Wake Up Your Elemental Hero? Great. Do it after the set releases when it is half the price than it is right now. You want to buy, whatever card you can come up with. You want to buy from this set besides the ones that I already gave you? Do it after the set releases. I promise you, they'll still be there. Do it after the set releases and you'll get them for half the price. Do not buy the rest of the cards. I gave you the 5 cards that you should be buying from Maze of Memories. The rest of them, the bottom will drop out on these cards. You'll be left holding the bag. Now, there's one card that I left behind, one card that I don't know what to do with, one card that might be priced fairly right. I'm not sure. This card could go all the way down to $3. It could go all the way up to $40. I have no idea what to do with this card. So I personally priced it at $20 and I'm letting it ride because I don't know whether this card's going to go up or down or not. If you want to gamble, swoop in and buy it. The card is the Blackluster Soldier Ritual. I have no idea what to do with this card. Again, I priced it at $20. It could stay at $20. It could go down to $5. It could go up. Why? It could go up because it's a Blackluster Soldier card. And people love Blackluster Soldier. And people have been burned in the past. Sellers have been burned in the past where they sold some of these Blackluster Soldier cards pretty cheap. And they got burned because the card went up. So Blackluster Soldier in and of itself is going to command a higher price tag. On the other hand, it is a ritual card. And being a ritual card, there are many players out there that don't even mess around with rituals. If it's a ritual card, they're not even interested. So the number of people that are considering buying this card is already less than it would be if it were, a normal effect monster. So because it's a ritual, it could go down. Because it's Blackluster Soldier, it could go up. I don't know what to do with it. If you want to gamble, give it a shot. But I gave you the 5 cards that you should be buying. I gave you the Blackluster Soldier that I don't know what to do with. And the rest of the cards, you should wait to buy them after set releases. Again, my name is Todd from Ko2 Cards, and the purpose of this channel is to help you buy cards smarter. And we're delighted to be with you. If you wouldn't mind, consider subscribing to the channel. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button. We're trying to build a community here, and we're brand new to YouTube. So once again, I'm Todd, and I'm out of here. That is all that I have for you, and I will catch you later.